Welcome back to Biafra News Support Biafra, people of goodwill. Ada Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Biafrans, I bring you another update. Biafra Prime Minister has shaken the world again with the evidence of the atrocities of Nigeria killers in army uniform, Nigeria army and Nigeria government, both their master Britain, the atrocities in Biafra land, the inhuman treatment meted on Biafrans. The picture of this inhuman treatment, he posted them on his official X handle. It's not even complete. These pictures here, looking at these pictures here, I don't know how these flavorful sleep at night. Looking at their people being killed, humiliated. Some of our people were drowned in the mud water. Some people's hands tied back and I don't even know if they were shot or they poured acid on them. I can't tell the exact thing they did, but their hands were tied back in our forest. And some of these fools, betrayers of their own people, those saboteurs, those rebellion traitors have been doing everything to change the narrative. Who will look at this picture? Even non-Biafrans are triggered. Looking at this picture alone, they get triggered. And they will be asking, how can people betray their own people's freedom and their own freedom, not just their own people's freedom alone, their own freedom, their children and generations' freedom. Looking at the human treatment melted on Biafrans, these very pictures, is very gross and inhuman. Nobody will look at these pictures and will not get triggered to fight for his or her freedom. But you see some fools go to Biafra. You see some fools that claim to be from Biafra land. Those means blood, fighting against their people's freedom. Take a look at how able-bodied men were drowned in the mud water. Many had their hands tied back. Many butchered. For what exactly? For fighting and asking for their freedom. We no longer want to be part of Nigeria. Is unity by force? The amalgamation that forced us into Nigeria has expired since 2014. 100 years amalgamation. And throughout this 100, it has been humiliation, intimidation, marginalization, unnecessary and provoked killings. That is what Biafrans has been facing in Nigeria. And the amalgamation that Lugard used in forcing us into that contraption expired since 10 years ago. And we said we no longer want to be in this very backward, darkness, British business empire, claiming lives of Biafrans. We want to be on our own. We're already on our own before Britain, their greediness came and forced us into their Islamic state called Nigeria. The flare fools that claim to be fighting for our freedoms allow those puppets, those stooges in Biafra land, buy them over. And they will come and tell you, oh, Simon Ekpa is a criminal. Simon Ekpa is a scammer. Simon Ekpa is a berima. Simon Ekpa is this. Simon Ekpa is that. Simon Ekpa is the reason there is insecurity in Southeast. Simon Ekpa is the reason Madika is still in DSS. Simon Ekpa is this and that. But this claims has been going on. You people have always claimed that he is not a registered IPOB member. He is not on that oath. So when you people were in charge, or throughout you people were in charge, you people claimed to be in charge, was there no insecurity? Was our people not being killed more dead? Not even now. Our people are no longer being killed in Biafra land. Except Fulani terrorists, terrorist men attacking villages, which Biafra resistant fighters are doing everything to make sure they are all flushed out. Biafrans were being killed. When you people were in charge, these are the way Biafrans were being killed. Looking at this very picture, go to Biafra Prime Minister's page, you'll see the picture because it's very gross and inhuman. You see the inhuman treatment melted on Biafrans, how Biafrans were butchered and killed in their own land. If not for Biafra Prime Minister, more of these would have continued, or even worse than these ones here. So Biafra Prime Minister posted this very picture with a caption I'm going to read for you. Before I continue, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell right beside it to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. Don't forget to share this very, very update, this very news. Don't just watch it alone, share it. Let others hear. Because the whole world, I'm sure Asarok is shaking. Providing this evidence, Biafra Prime Minister has been posting The mass killing and the massacre of Biafrans by Nigeria government and Nigerian army. And those pushing them and their master Britain. Because Britain don't want the almighty business empire to divide. Well, can they stop us from exiting that zoo? No, they can't. They tried and failed, and they will keep failing. So here Biafra Prime Minister said, these pictures are evidence of Nigeria terrorist state crime against humanity committed against the Biafra people. Have been compelled by the Biafra government led by the Prime Minister of Biafra, Simon Ekpa. This was how these terrorists created insecurity in Biafra land, and today we have stopped them. We have stopped them with more firepower. They displayed lifeless bodies of innocent Biafrans for years. It is time to display their own lifeless bodies in self-defense. Okay, so Biafra Prime Minister posted this on his official X handle, and they were to promise they are feeling it. Last time, Musa cried out how they are going to avenge mass killing of officers and soldiers in Biafra. Right? What exactly are they? They have been killing Biafrans before now. Go and take a look at the picture. No, you don't need to be told that. Or if we all have seen the picture before now. But if maybe you must have, maybe some of us have forgotten. Go and take a look at and see the site and know if you will not have the zeal to fight for your freedom, and know if you will not be triggered to fight for your freedom. Even non-Biafrans are asking, why are Nigeria government and the Britain insisting keeping one Nigeria, knowing fully well that one Nigeria is a scam? We are not supposed to be in that contraption. Go and take a look at how they butchered our people. Children were burnt alive. Houses were razed down. People were burned with their buildings. In Biafra land, you will see soldiers, Fulani, Nigeria, unrepentant Boko Haram soldiers, shooting direct live bullets at our people's houses, telling you telling you that nothing will happen, because they know that those flay fools that claim to be Southeast politicians have sold out, all of them. They only do the bidding of their Fulani masters. They don't care about their people. They are the ones inviting these killers in army uniform to terrorize and humiliate, marginalize their own people. As long as they keep or continue being in office, they don't care about their people. But all thanks to Chukwu Okike Abiama, we are no longer crying and begging for international communities to come to our rescue. We have activated self-defense, and it's not going to stop until the enemies of Biafra, enemies of freedom, are all flushed out of Biafra land. Unity is not by force, and moreover, freedom is not being given, it's being taken. Those of you helping these killers of Biafra share their flyers and posters, you should be ashamed of yourself. And your generation will be ashamed of you, because you will tell your children and your generation the part you played in this very freedom, making sure Biafrans exit Nigeria to put a stop to the killings, unnecessary and provoked killings of Biafrans, humiliation and intimidation of Biafrans, marginalization, Biafrans in their own land. You will tell your children and generation the part you played. You are happy that they shared their flyer and poster to you. Simon Ekpa is the bad one. Are you people serious? No, Simon Ekpa is the reason there is insecurity in Biafra land. So Simon Ekpa, you people claim that he's not an IPOB member. Was Simon Ekpa in IPOB when Biafra youth, men, their hands were tied back and killed in our forest? Was this Simon Ekpa that caused the Ngwa High School massacre? No. Go and take all the mass killings of Biafrans. You people, Simon Ekpa was not a member of IPOB then. So how is he the problem now? That is the question. Sometimes I'll be asking myself, how do some of you even reason? No, all these things, look at if not for any other thing, go and take a look at the picture of our people, of our Biafran youth, men drowned in mud water. Go and take a look at how children were burnt. I'll be asking myself sometimes, how do some of you reason? What exactly is wrong with some of you? And I come to realize that we have a lot of mixed bloods among us. You claim to be maybe Fulani, that sucking spirit. That is why you have the mind to betray the freedom we are fighting for, to exit that contraption, because we're never meant to be in that particular place. That is not our place and can never be. That is why genuine Biafrans followed who no road. Those that claim to be fighting for our freedom were never fighting for our freedom. Rather, they were looking for attention. Some of them had a political ambition in Nigeria. But you see them before now shouting and ranting about Biafra without knowing that they were not doing it with their mind. Rather, they were doing it to be noticed. They will come back and tell you Simon Ekpa is the cause of insecurity in Southeast. Simon Ekpa is defending the Biafra land, protecting lives and properties of Biafrans. We all saw how Nigerian army were setting buildings ablaze in Biafra land before Imo State, precisely. It was worse than Imo State. We also saw how they were setting car shops, businesses of Biafrans ablaze before now in Biafra land. And once Simon Ekpa emerged, all these atrocities stopped. They are the ones receiving what no longer Biafrans making video running for their lives and shouting and calling international communities there to come to their rescue. It's Nigerian army that are running now in Biafra land, because you can't be in our land terrorizing, killing us, and still remain there or expect us to fold our hands and watch. That is why Biafra Prime Minister took it upon himself. He said, I dare Nigeria army to mention Biafra Liberation Army. They should stop calling ESN. IPOB ESN. ESN, there is nothing like ESN in this freedom we're fighting for anymore. All of you sabos, traitors, betrayers, should be ashamed of yourselves. All of you. If you choose to sabotage after seeing these pictures, even somebody, the soldiers, I say the war mad and pour that it on a young guy's hand. Look at, go and take a look at this. No, don't listen to this. After listening to this very news, go to Biafra Prime Minister. If you are not following Biafra Prime Minister, go to X, which is Twitter. Type Simon Ekpa and go through his page and see the videos of killings and the massacre of Biafrans. Go and take a look at. If you have forgotten, if you can no longer remember all these atrocities that were committed, this inhuman and the massacres of Biafrans before now, go and take a look at it there. And you will come back and ask yourself, why do we still have saboteurs after all this inhuman treatment melted on Biafrans? And why is the world silent over it? Oh, they are silent because it's IPOB. Your Ndoji is black people. Let them keep killing themselves. As long as we keep taking their natural resources, the more they are fighting, the more they are killing themselves, the more they steal. That is what they always talk within themselves. I'm telling you the honest truth. Let the insecurity continue with our own benefit. Somebody said they must stop this new African vision, liberating themselves. They must to stop Africans from liberating themselves. Now let Africans continue killing and fighting themselves while they keep taking their natural mineral resources. Some of you don't know what freedom is, and some of you are scared of fighting for your freedom because you people are scared of war. How can you have peace if you don't fight for it? How can you be free if you don't fight for it? The oppressors can never give you freedom. And I'm happy that Biafra Prime Minister is posting all these things right now. Oh yeah, I see somebody all of them that has been calling him names, accusing him, many things. Where are they today? All these things happened when they were in charge. Now all these mass killings and the massacre of Biafrans happened when they were in charge. So what were they doing then? What exactly were they doing then? They even had to betray Ikonso. Seeing how strong and the fearless, brave he was, they betrayed him. You can't tell me. There is nothing anybody can tell me. You get one woman they betray here. They wanted Biafrans to remain down for the oppressors to win, for the oppressors to take over our land, enslave us, finalize us, Islamize us in our own land. Chukwu Okike said, no. I am the one in charge. And what I say is what happens, not the one any man created by him says. So Biafrans, let me read some comment. Yesterday, Biafra Prime Minister posted the videos of this massacre, which I pinned the link, the video, and today he posted the pictures. So I want to know video, who pictures, yes. So let me read some comment. Somebody said, fellow Biafrans, let us be thankful to our Prime Minister and the Biafra government for bringing this genocide to light. Their death shall not be in vain. Amidst the tears and the broken heart, let us make covenant with ourselves and vow that we will all stop at nothing till Biafra is restored. Exactly. Another person said, yet the irredeemable betrayers of Amadike will like to change the narrative. Chukwu, the very perpetrators turned around with their slaves. Okay. All right. And Biafra, okay, blackmailing the good guy. Bridgie is a legitimate government operative in Biafra territory. Another person said Biafra Republic government led by the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, Simon Ekpa, is out to tear down the disturbing wall of Jericho of our time. Okay. Another person said, I'm in tears for our innocent people who have had win in the hands of terrorist Nigeria force. Biafra or Biafra must come. 2nd December 2024, as declared by Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. We can't wait. Another person said, how do you want us to forgive this wickedness, and some useless people will be talking nonsense and gossiping? Okay. Another person said, now your papa born you. Don't mind zoo and their propaganda. Okay. Another person said, Nigeria government and Nigeria army need to pay dearly for these things they committed in Biafra land since 1945 till date. Okay. Another person said, very sad, after seeing these images, someone will still tell me to forget the past and move on with one Nigeria. In fact, I'm calling every Easterners to support Bridgie to liberate our people. Okay. Another person said, we can never forget or forgive this painful. This is painful to us. That is why we always tell the enemies and the oppressors, Fulani Caliphate and their master Britain, if they know how large the wound in our heart is and how fresh it is, because these people don't know how prepared we are. If they know the kind of how fresh the wounds in our hearts are, they will just step aside and say, take your freedom and go. Because I will buy him. Can survive. They will not be able to. They will not live to tell the story. I'm telling you the honest truth. Biafrans, Biafrans, the hearts of Biafrans are very heavy. Go and take a look at the human treatment melted on Biafrans. Go and take a look at how Biafrans were massacred, how Biafrans were killed in their own land before now. For what exactly? Asking and fighting for their freedom, and that freedom we must get. Victory remains ours because that is why the oppressors can never win this very fight. You see this very well? They can't win it. They can't. No matter how hard they try. This government is our government and we no grief for anybody. What the promise continues. You see the mass killing and the massacre of Biafrans? You push your trust or not trust of Biafra Prime Minister. You Sháking. So that is it, Biafrans. I'll stop here. Biafra Prime Minister posted picture evidence of Nigeria terrorist state crime against humanity committed against Biafrans in Biafra land. EU, UN, USA, international communities cannot deny all these atrocities, not knowing all these atrocities, but because of how they want Africans to continue killing themselves, they don't want to do anything. For them to keep taking our natural resources, they don't want to do anything. They are all turning blind eyes and defending deaf ears. But time will wrong. Let's see how they will deny it. We'll keep putting them on notice because we have created the highest awareness in the history of freedom fighting. We'll keep putting the whole world on notice. It's the EU, UN, USA, and Britain. We'll keep putting them on notice. Britain don't want their almighty business empire, backward business empire to divide. Or get divided. And the Britain na hadala. Can you see what is going on? Ndi shala na wela Britain. Amadike wurai. Ha wepu ake enwe n'ofe. Oga waka mad. And all ya patu Britain. Ona ha patula Britain. Kwa hana ana ha ipojula na dia this thing akala nke Britain. Dia pladita number hana ha karla Britain na numbers. Britain na mama no 37%. And then the share no how many other 70-something%. This is just the beginning. So that is it, dear friends. I'll stop here. Don't forget to share.